There are two things in our lives that are certain. The first is death, another are taxes. And we will talk about taxes this evening with Mr. Maciej Żukowski, Income Tax Department Director of the Ministry of Finance of Poland. Sir, welcome to the show.
Welcome. Hello.
And one thing that is certain also is the people who are living in Poland, starting their business and are under 26 will not pay their income tax. This is the new regulation. Is this any revolution in it?
Well, the slight correction firstly, the income tax exemption is not addressed to the people starting their businesses, but it's addressed to the people who starting the jobs or the contract similar to employment contract. And it's obviously it's an incentive to attract new people to the market, to sort of give them the helping hands to start their job and attract them to learn how the system works. Obviously, we can't that they stay in Poland, and they will increase the volume of workforce, which in certain time will also contribute to the state budget by paying taxes when they turn 26.
Okay, because that's the problem. We have the number or percentage of people who is actively working on the market is lower in Poland than in Germany or Holland.
Yes, that's true. First of all, they start a bit later than their peers in the European Union. And second of all, they considering the emigration due to the better economic situation.
Higher wages.
Obviously, the higher wages in the developed Western countries also include the higher cost of living, but this is something they have to experience themselves when they arrive. So in order to stop them, in order to encourage them to take the jobs in Poland, we decided to came up with such a tax incentive.
Okay. This is something, but one may say, all right, the state budget will suffer because they will not tax those people under 26 years of age. Another point of view is that these people did not took the jobs in the Polish economy anyway, and they didn't provide any money to state budget. So now it's a pure business. I mean, you are taking them to the jobs. They are working here in Poland, and eventually they will provide the taxes to the state machine.
Obviously, in a short perspective or in a shortcoming calculation, you may see the decrease of income taxes coming to the state budget. But if you look in a longer perspective, first of all, you attracting new workforce to the market. You give them the incentive of personal income tax exemption, but they still paying social security contributions and the contribution to the health fund. So it's not like state budget is losing money. Second of all, they have more money in their pockets, so that attracts the consumption. And consumption, the direct spending of money, increases the volume of VAT.
So your colleague from the VAT department is happy.
He's very happy. Unfortunately, he's happy at my cost, but what are you gonna do?
Okay. The general strategy of the taxation of the personal income tax in Poland. Well, first of all, we have to file those files every year. Is that still so, or the government is going to do something with it? You guys have everything in your computer databases, so why should I spend I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes filing my documents each year?
First of all, it's obviously a patriotic duty to do so, but
the taxes are paid anyway.
To be totally serious, we started the program called EPIT, and it's basically the digital platform on a basis of which the self-computation of personal income tax takes place. And if you are an easy case because you have only one salary and you don't utilize any income tax incentives
and the benefits,
such a calculation is automatically produced for you at the end of each year. So the service from the Ministry of Finance is provided. In a more difficult situation, say you have several sources of income. Some of them are presented to you to the state budget at the end of the year. For example, rent and stuff like that. Then you would need to take some effort and actually do it yourself, because we don't know at the end of the year what income you have arrived with, but we're still trying to improve that system. So within a few years it would be totally automated and you wouldn't need to worry about your annual tax return, because it would be produced by you and sent to the tax authorities, even without your knowledge.
If there will be any tax return. Sir, thank you very much. Maciej Żukowski, Income Tax Department Director of Ministry of Finance, was my and your guest, sir. Thank you very much for this conversation.
Thank you very much.
That was it for tonight's Poland Daily Business.